Line up for construction, but oh, good shots from Bolts. He's even got Cello baiting him in. Clean shots across the board. It's all blue on brown. Oh dear, Fallen's in trouble as well. Can't find a clean one. They even throw a third into the mix and it's all over. Cello, triple, Bolts with the double. MIBR.
Off that middle as a pack here, seeing if they can overwhelm you. Got Bolts up here on construction. Yell, more passing towards elevator room, and there's the spam. It's no good. The Glock kill's not too bad, and here's the cleanup crew.
Yeah, ran out of bullets. Just the only thing stopping him from
sound, all the cues, everything he's hearing.
Clean first, traded up the ramp. Good flash, actually, it was his team flash. Thought that was coming from a CT. Still easy for at least a first. There's 3 more. 14 Liquid, and bombs on the back of Fallen, yet to frag.
Yeah, and now with a minute left, right, they stayed transitional on that ramp. They weren't fully committed, they weren't pushing through the smoke, they were just waiting for Liquid to make some mistakes, and they've traded efficiently here. So with the one-man advantage, MIBR now tucked back towards the site. Liquid have to use their utility, they have to worry about players close, it's sandbag. And you can see now, well, MIBR, they don't want anything to do with it. You have to make a move, there's 40 seconds left, let's see what you got.
Yep, typical util going to be thrown out, and if anything, that just slows down their short aggression. SageZ doesn't have to do too much more. As it fades, he's in a prime off angle. Actually wants to bring the fight to them. It's perfect. Not another. Triple kill for SageZ. It's only Nav. Maybe at least one. Battle of the 3 letters. Okay. It's a start. The 1v4 dream, absolutely not a reality. Bolts has got himself on the bomb. Actually does get taken down. He'd need to find both frags be given to him. And, well, Cello is going to stop that in its tracks. 3 to 0.
Some Molotovs from this position. Cello's good for a couple, especially with the crossfire setup. Oh, and that's going to be hurt. Look at this, easy for Bolts.
Oh, it's so clean. Cello catching another in the hurt locker. Lige, I think the flashes may have enabled him to tuck in completely unknown. Doesn't get the frag. A dink though, can convert. Fallen with 1 and finished off nicely by Yell.
They want info here. He's playing for it.
Oh
my God!
Both of them! That's way more than information. Straight through Stu into the head of Fallen. A disaster strikes for Liquid.
I love it. They're not respecting them when they know that their presence on ramp. They're continuing to pick and fight and just making Liquid's life so hard. It's like, you want to fight? Yeah, we'll fight. Let's go.
Imagine Team Liquid had a game plan for their T side. A lot of it might have hinged off having ramp.
Control, exactly.
Having ramp. So we could do everything else we planned and had strategized for. That's clean.
Okay, Grim. Plant's going to go down here. Oh, he's faking it. He wants to turn this into a 1-on-2.
Oh, you may not be expecting Yell so close. In the smoke now, elevator, and he finds a chance onto Bolts. There was a world where he made that doable.
Epic and Spring closed at any point.
Yeah, and they've got 3 smokes and a flash to make a take. Like, now you've got the ramp control, but you just don't have the resources. Now you do. Alicia's taken down a big, heavy hitter, and look at his play. Crouches under the spray of SHZ. Into the site, bomb down, awkward now.
Had to be that as well, because it was really that low utility you were pointing out. There was no way for them to really prod them and push them back. So as soon as Alicia gets that opening, follows up with the second, the smoke's landing on the side, and now for MIBR, looks like a save call might come on through. So over towards B-bomb site, we can see all 3 parking themselves and holding onto these rifles as, well, they're going to get the loss bonus, but it's only going to be $1,400 dues. Should be enough to get something going. I'm not sure if Cello and maybe Danoka want to be dropping SMGs, maybe some Famis's in the mix here. It's not going to be a great buy, but the 3 saved guns is going to help them. It's going to put them the right step towards being competitive. And the bomb goes off. All 5 members stay alive from Liquid, so a
big risks when it's only a single M4, an unarmored one at that, given the loss of Yell.
Could get dicey for a second here. Felice goes down.
Ooh, he has gone down, and he wants more. SHZ trying to recover the AK. It was a risk worth taking. 3 versus 4 here, and they're boosting that M4, especially because it's silenced. They might be able to work it out. It could not have been better for Danoko.
Oh dear. All right, the 2 of them low now. Naf and Fallen. They
can't afford to lose this, Chad. This
Surely
would be
this one.
shattering.
No.
Okay, no deagle frag from Cello, caught eventually by Naf. Still, why is this the sketchiest round of all?
It felt like time slowed down there for a second.
Bloody hell. This is an etch-a-sketch round.
MIBR are doing well to make a lot out of it.
They don't even have a kit.
Here.
Why does it
Molly missed it, everything. It's, oh, what's going on? They're obviously going to win the round.
Jason's pulling out his hair.
Okay. They got the orb. If Bolts can get away with this.
Nah.
Nah?
Nah.
Nah. All right. It's recovered. Well, they're doing the boost close.
And then swing left.
You need to make sure you're really tight on this one. I think they may have even been spotted because that is a very passive stance from Bolt. He knows something's up.
The timing as he throws the nade, it's brutal execution, but look at the nade damage. That's practically 100 damage.
Problem is he doesn't know just exactly how much that did, and Naf's going to peek out for another. Mid is under control.
Oh, Cello may not get checked. He does. Elise trying to spray, but Cello gets two. Fallen with the AWP is the worst weapon to find him. He misses his shot. Oh no, Fallen needs both and yells the one. He wins the one-on-one. MIBR secure.
They're going, okay, we'll stack B. If they come B, there's a real chance we can win this. If they go A, we might just give them the round here in this passive position. Unless SHZ gets 1 or 2 kills, it might just be the save call.
I mean, he's got the weapon for it. He's got the AK-47. Those one taps, certainly not out of the realms of possibility.
They do have 2 smokes left over, so they could set themselves up for the retake, right? We get the smoke towards the top of Crane, maybe one over towards Short, or they could do the wall of smokes towards the top of the ramp. But it's such a difficult round to get back into, and one where the economy is really on the line here for MIBR.
I just happened to be looking at SHZ's cam there, and that was the perfect, like, I think all of us do it subconsciously, we're saving.
Yeah.
Just that acceptance, the processing of, well, that's a lost round.
Sometimes you just got to give it up, don't you, boys? And the thing is, as well, when you feel like you're in a good spot, you want to give it a crack, and the in-game leader is saying save, you're like,
They're so close, though.
But this one here, I think, is the right call, as it will be another 5 staying alive for Liquid, and they're getting it done, right?
Is that MC's tricks, Rush? Is he hanging around? We still got...
That's one of MC's famous cams. We love it.
A shout out to MC for his sweaty camera skills. Hamas, a Galil for Stewie. That's just due to having no desire to upgrade. Okay, a fight in middle, and Bolt wins it out. A silenced M4 continues to fill the feed.
Okay, so back towards A. They're going to go for more of the same here, but maybe a little bit more explosive. They're going to push through.
Oh, as he pulled out the nade, but saved by Yell. Clean. Nice from Stu. This duel is all good in the hood, though. Grim needs to find a little bit of space. The first one to Donako should enable the plan.
This is winnable.
It's far from over, though.
Oof.
Takes the fight nice. Bit rushed by your bolts. Yeah.
Shell shocked right there. The nade lands. They clean that one up, and MIBR will get their 7th. I like the position that Yell was playing just there with how forward they are. You can maybe liken it a little bit to Car on Long on Dust too. Because when you're not going into a position where it's very likely there's going to be players, A ramp or A long once it's been taken by Tees, having somebody in like a safety net position like Yell was there, Zed denies Stewie. And again, it just feels like whoever gets the opening at A-ramp kind of wins.
Yeah, well, don't speak too soon. Elijah has got his brass knuckles on and he's swinging. Windmilling in his way towards Short.
There's the one-way. Oh, it dipped about.
No, it's not quite.
Okay.
It's far from a one-way. In fact, maybe a boost you could see over that towards Sandbags. So Liquid are going for a bit of a pause here, and if Donako finds Naf, I don't think Elijah is going to be able to get that clean trade. Yell's trading very consistently, but this time it favors Liquid. CTs smoke off Short, focus their attention towards ramp. This looks good for Liquid.
Oh, I like the deeper smokes.
Oh, but Yell finds just enough of an angle onto that Sandbags to make it an even kill, and then some.
Getting boosted.
I like it. It's perfect. Grim and Naf up against 3. Swings in for another, takes the risk. Bolts to trade. It is all onto Naflight. Damage, great damage, but it's not enough, not lethal. And now taking the risk. Okay, taking the fake. Wanted to finish off Bolt, but now he knows where they both are. Cello tags him up. Down to half. Bolt goes full, and now he knows where Cello is. He has the smoke.
Oh, he's landed it on the box. That's going to be a big problem.
He could try and hold the bomb in the smoke.
Oh, the legs are going to show from under that. He has to be very careful how he maneuvers here.
Oh. Okay. Kits on Cello and a smoke. This gets really awkward really fast. But not for Naf. That's a big 1v2. Recovers the AWP as well. Actually, his Henry G impression.
Oh, dear. Okay. Donako wants that aggression, and this is where they've looked really good in transition.
Oh, no. MP9, the trade from SHZ is necessary, but the flash, it should be enough, and it is. Fallen sets Elige up for success, and now the question is the composure in the finish. Bolts is trying to pull the rug from under them. It would have to be a bit of an individual performance, and now only Yell. They are a little low. Doesn't really make a difference when you've got the AWP. He could perhaps catch one on the periphery. There's a freebie, Stewie.
Should save. I know he's looking flashy. I know he's looking hot. but he needs to save that for the last rounds here.
I think he just wanted to find one before he got off that position.
Come on, Yell, don't be too greedy. Could have used that. The money's not good. But the ones he's been successful have been great.
I mean, this is one way to play T-side Vertigo. It just seems a bit chaotic. I say that as there's nades and there's smokes and he pushes straight through.
There he is again.
Danako likes his aggression. He does catch the Elige trade. Surely he doesn't get away. Don't you dare let him get another. Stewie bleeding internally now for the rest of the round. He's got 8 HP to work with. Naf with a big and important find. He takes bolts down. Looking to win the half by the most narrow of margins. They head to B. It's the right call to make. Nobody home. Cello through CT spawn now, and Naf potentially to cut that in half. Oh, it's perfect. This one will be a liquid 8. And so we have it, an 8-7.
A round. They seem to go hand in hand.
I don't love the way that started for Elige, but fortunately that tarpaulin takes a bit of a beating for him, made of Kevlar, I believe. Okay, no info, and now he has to back away. That's enough for him. Starts to mash his keyboard as hard as he physically can as he heads all the way, gracefully hopping his way back to elevator.
Gazelle-like movement there as the smokes come out onto the site. The boost up and over looks good.
I like the double. This is going to enable an easy tap. I say that. Can they contest the plant at all? Danako? Nope. Is the answer to that.
We're so close as well. Bit of damage after the fact, but they have no idea.
Yeah, this is perfect. This MIBR could not have dreamed of a better after plan. All 5 alive. Now the frags keep coming. It's brown on blue. More to come. They jiggle their way in, but these Glocks are just unending.
That was all still posture.
Dirty.
The nades are good too. They could nade boost spot. They have to go now.
Oh, they're running out of time. Liquid running out of players.
Oh, look at that.
Dunked. Only Stewie CZ. He's going to go down after the one. A valiant attempt, perhaps, but they're even pre-aiming this. As soon as he jumps up, doesn't go down instantaneously. Oh, so close through the smoke. Yell. Tag down to 5. Naf just looks to preserve what little he has.
They had 3 of them there, right? One died to a nade, one got spammed through the boards, and one died in a duel. So 3 players were evaporated just instantaneously by MIBR in the final throws, and that's when the round starts to get dicey. Those sub 20 seconds, the comms are crazy, the calls over the top, maybe you don't hear your teammate saying something, and they're able to keep 3 alive. 3 AK-47s, and it's Naf, well, I guess I'll keep the Kevlar and the Deagle. Like, the smoke's good too. But the scoreline now, 9-8, and Liquid will have to take a save. So good stuff from MIBR. It did look like it was getting dicey.
I'd love to.
Away we go. Just a couple of upgraded pistols with Naf save, Deagle and armor. One for Elige. Rim onto it. Oh, footsteps heard. Yeah, he definitely heard that one. Spammy boys any second. Yeah, this should just be the mop up here for MIBR. Unless Elige goes nuclear.
I don't think he believed he was going to get a frag there, but he did. Nice adjustments.
How much more can they get, though? It just feels like they're under a lot of scrutiny here. The nades, the duels aren't favorable. They're watching the flank. Yeah, it's just Stewie again. So, well, double digits. MIBR, they're the first to get there.
Oh, I didn't quite anticipate a second mantling. Damn good timing. Grim's got a nade in his hands. Oh, that's a nasty death. And Yell, he might just call it. Say charge.
Fallen stuck with an AWP in the worst position right now. He's great in these scenarios, at least historically, but for him to pull off a couple of kills here, it's going to be difficult. Lee's just trying to support.
Smoke might bail him out. Flash is high, ready for the fade. Another flash. He's doing so well to survive. He's got Elige now in support. They forced the angle and forced the fight. Fallen finds another. This is quite the defense. So sketchy. He might even get a third, maybe not. Bolts has got them both. What a transition.
Naf needed that kill. Oh, Stewie with the AUG. This is a tough spot. The kit's good. The utility's there as well, but...
Oh, he's got his hands on his head. Jason's not convinced. They can walk away 45 seconds. They can go anywhere they want.
He's going to have no info at all for this here. They can take their time as well.
He's actually flirting with the idea of mid.
The problem is, when you're in these 1v1 situations and you gamble on a side, if you gamble wrong, you've denied yourself about 10 seconds worth of rotation time, and they could have taken even more space off of you. So if they just stay sneaky beaky, they don't make a sound cue, Stewie's just going to stay until he hears something, until he gets a cue, until he can move on over. But right now they're in, they've walked, they've cleared, the bomb goes down. Cello can set himself up with that high HP and a good post plant. Bolts can drop the smoke to delay the rotation.
Next to the smoke as a little rascal.
Yeah, now Stewie has to really think this one through. Is it worth throwing the rifle away here? Or is it better to hold on with the loss bonus starting to build?
I mean, their setup feels indomitable.
Has the smoke for the bomb, but has to get past bolts.
Yeah, look at the angle he's got now. Like, so it could be to the right, tight. Could be to the left, tight. Okay, finds the first. Now needs to work out where last is. That smoke, as you've highlighted, is crucial. Got a good idea as to where they're going to be. Look at
sit it.
Fuse. It's perfect behind the box. Look at the angle. There's nothing Cello couldn't do. He just found the angle too late.
So much wider than what they traditionally would that the CTs, who are normally left eye peeking.
I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, just on that little lip. So you can see it's completely stalled them out. They don't want anything to do with that smoke.
And that leaves them, what, 25 seconds to get all your ducks in a row?
But the problem is, Liquid, are they going to fight this? Is that smoke flubbed? Yeah. It's flubbed. Okay, there's a gap. The molly's missed as well.
That was for the elevator. This gets awkward now. MIBR. Oh, and a clean kill from Elige. They need another one. One more for security. Dinoco denies. 8 seconds. They can't knock Cello off the bomb. It will be a possible clutch for Bolts. One versus 3, but they're low, and I've got a tingle in my dingle. Smoke, though, that makes things even more difficult. If he could just find one, he's calling the bluff, and that's perfect.
Good from Elige. Well handled, 4 kills there. And even though they got the opening kill and it looked like they were set up, it's so difficult because at the moment, MIBR, they weren't watching that. Cello's clearing off towards B. Naf is dead, and they're actually walking back over. So there's no way Naf gets a kill here, surely.
Oh, he actually does and has a chance onto Bolts.
Elige can push now. Elige is pushing.
Oh yeah, Naf recovers a rifle if he can get to quad. Okay, he's lucky to be alive. Might want to throw that rifle to someone else. He does. Throws it to Stewie. The flank is tough with just the...
Oh, he's got the AK!
It's an AK in time! Damage! A dink! Yell down to 19. Surely Liquid can't turn this one on its head. Contributing frag from Naf. Elige with a very fast maneuver down that ladder enables a fast flank and punish. 2 AKs in play now, and MIBR have to put their thinking caps on. Solve this riddle. I do not fear for Fallen's life, but I think he does after spotting one.
That's good info play. So now they can play off of that rotate. Oh, at least one of these AKs. Bolts is still towards B. Stewie's head, it's massive to take, and he knows there's another AK on the site.
Oh, Naf is in such a powerful position. He won't be able to get the info so much as he can... Oh, okay. That's actually powerful now. He'll be able to spot the cross bridge. I say that as Counter-Strike just absolutely...
This might be great, though. This could even be even better, Alex. I mean, timing here.
If they don't start to accelerate. 20 seconds, they surely have to go.
Oh, it's getting
dicey. They have to go now.
He missed the smoke.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, bloody hell. Grim looking for the safe plant. He doesn't spot it. They are low. And as it fades, he finds at least one. Dinoco on ramp. This is just Team Liquid's signature chaos. And Naf with damage. He knows there's one short. There's a kit on Grim as well. Don't forget that. He wants some redemption from his previous oopsie.
Oh, he dinked him.
Dinked him. It's still not the frag.
They're both low. They're hemorrhaging.
Sanity. He needs both of them. He's got his bloody knife out. Okay.
For a fun fight for the T's. Especially without some utility getting lobbed on in. So he's thinking about it. They're setting up some nades now. Molly to push Fallen back. It's good. Oh, he's disrespecting it. That's great teamwork.
Looking like a convincing 11th.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Out of the shooting gallery for his 3. And Grim.
Stewie can actually get run down here. He does have a couple of Link players. Naf's close.
Nervous for him.
Elige's close. Here they come.
Great flashes all the way across already. That was the crucial frag. I think Dinoco was trying to get some space towards quad side. Default box. Bolt's trying to destabilize them, but it doesn't look like Liquid are going to bend the knee just yet. It's clean.
And look at the money. It was a half buy, but they didn't plant. So
Grim's angle, I imagine, is only viable because he's got 2 more players tucked in next to him.
He's the safety net. If they swing wide, he gets the multi-kill, right? Fallen shoots first, all the attention's drawn.
Fallen wants to be pulling that trigger fast then. Wants attention drawn towards the box. As soon as there's a chance, as the util comes in, he wants to make sure he does pull the trigger, and successfully. Grim gets his 1, Fallen with another. And that is a very quick and decisive victory. 14 now for Team Liquid. They have definitely got a bit of momentum as they string together another.
That Molotov was perfect as well because it forced them. Rim, you gotta be ready.
Oh, he's not. He's completely not.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is what we were talking about before. A single frag can really translate into disaster.
Bomb's not on site yet.
Yeah, but you don't know what is lost. Into B, Yell spotted. Naf with some good, powerful
They're coming back.
channeling entire T side towards A, where a last stray bullet from Elish does connect.
They're in limbo right now. MIBR can actually win this round. I think here the utility is the key, but this is where it gets a bit clustery on the A side. No smokes to push Fallen back. Stewie as well.
Oh! Excuse me. That was delicious. Now Elish looking for his 30. Nice shots from Stu. Does go down. 2 on 2.
Elish is low.
Both. That Deagle seems like a perfect weapon for the job, but it's not enough. 1v1. Spray wildly. Yell trying to close the gap so we can put some pressure onto that diffuse.
Oh, look at this.
He's hiding in the smoke. It's so perfect, but Naf solves the riddle. He's worked out your little game, and he does masterfully connect to 50. If you do just throw a single stray bullet into it. Oh, wow. Wow, flash no less. Stewie 2K, too good. Doesn't hit the second. Fallen has. Naf as well adds another to the list. MIBR disintegrating before our very eyes. There's only one man for the job. It's Jello, and he can't do it. 16. The play in upper bracket. Liquid can